For me, TDOR means
people knowing that we're okay. For me, TDOR is a chance for me to remember people who usually get discarded. To me, it's a day where we can just pause,
take the opportunity to reflect on what's happened so far
and appreciate the community we have today.
Trans Day of Remembrance to me means like remembering the people that have been taken.
It's about the past and the future.
We can look back and see how far we've come.
People die every day over what we fight for.
I think that it's also important not to let the sacrifices of the people before go in vain.
Helping each other.
We're all a part of the world. We're not invisible.
Quite often as a community, people can forget where we've come from.
It's just a day to look back at the history of the community.
like reflecting on sort of how far the trans community has come.
TDOR reminds me to be grateful every day.
Like a time to remember people who have come before us.
Didn't make it, and also look to the future and hope that more of us do make it.
And it's about sort of coming together on a day and like supporting each other.
Think back to all the sacrifices other people have made.
We're real people and we have feelings and we want to express ourselves.
Acknowledging that with our past we can now move on and go further.
Not just remembering who we've lost, but celebrating the lives of people who are still here.
My hopes is for a society where people can just be like whoever they want to be. I hope that trans people are more recognised.
That people just get a bit more accepting and understanding.
That the world becomes accepting of everyone.
You're like, oh, I'm trans. They're like, oh, cool. We'll accommodate that.
That basically people will just start being seen as people regardless of stuff like their status as transgender or sexuality.
To live in a world where everyone can be accepting of everyone.
Being able to go out in public with whoever I want, whether they're trans, cis, non-binary, and no one's staring and thinking, is that a boy or a girl?
To live in a world where there's less social stigma around trans identities.
So kind of we get more media representation as trans people.
Future where being trans doesn't have to be this like all-encompassing like problem. To just be at peace with everyone.
For a future where trans people can easily be treated and don't feel like they need to hide.
We can understand that there is literally no difference between us that is actually relevant to how you treat somebody.
Positivity.
Positivity.
Positivity.